Let's bring in Katie Pavlich now, Fox News contributor and townhall.com editor. Katie, what stood out to me was right off the top from President Trump when he opened up this meeting to the press and to the American public. There will be transition costs. There will be transition problems, he acknowledged. But this is going to work out, he said, and it's going to work out well. And sure enough, we did see the markets sort of respond to what we heard in that room. We were down in the Dow about 1,700 points when this began, and it's come off of those lows. Katie, your reaction to that cabinet meeting?
Well, we also heard from the Treasury Secretary, Scott Bessent, a number of times throughout that hour-long look into how the cabinet is functioning under Donald Trump. And Scott Bessent made it very clear that it's not just going to be him negotiating these new tariffs with 75-plus countries and hopefully China, but also the president himself being involved directly with these talks and deciding what's best for the country. The president talked about how he wants to use tariffs. He wants to use tariffs to pay down debt and for other major projects, infrastructure projects in the United States. But the number one theme that I really saw weave through each cabinet official when he went around the table to ask what everybody was working on, what they've accomplished so far, what their future goals are, is China. It is very clear that the Trump full court press on China from every single angle is on, whether it's the defense secretary, Pete Hegseth, who just went to the Panama Canal saying we're pushing the Chinese out. They've had too much influence there, to Secretary of State Marco Rubio talking about this problem. And then, of course, the president talking about the issue of China ripping off the United States, stealing intellectual property, hollowing out the manufacturing base in the U.S., and trying to work on getting a deal with that country as they continue to ratchet up the tariffs as China doesn't come to the table to have these discussions with the U.S., at least not quite yet.
And the Dow keeps coming off those lows. Also, Elon Musk had the floor at one point, said the number is $150 billion that they will be able to account for as far as Doge progress. Quite an update. Katie, great to have you, and thanks for hanging on with us. And by the looks of it, we're ready for Easter.
We're all ready for the spring. We're manifesting real spring here.
I love
hoping it sticks around.
All right. Thanks, Katie.
Hey, everyone. I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.